Let me take a look at the Texas flooding. I've not really seen too much of it, but I have been speaking to some of you guys about it. It sounds terrifying, man. For anyone that's in Texas, stay safe. I hope you're all okay. We're going to take a little look at what's going on in Texas and what these flash floods are doing. Before we do get into this, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's see what we got.
There's very few concrete pads that even remain.
Oh, that was all concrete?
The RVs were swept away. The concrete was swept away. I mean, the little ground was scoured away.
Wait, that was concrete before, now it's just dirt?
It looks like a hurricane tore through Texas hill country.
Wow.
But this storm had no name and no warning.
Mate, if you were showing me this and said it was in America, I'd be thinking like this is the Everglades or something like that. I know the Everglades are so, but you know what I'm saying? Like just the trees and the water. Not Texas, bro. I didn't even know it floods in Texas.
That the water is rising really fast.
Oh,
Car horns
wow.
screamed as vehicles shorted out underwater.
We start banging on everybody's door, getting people out.
If you were lucky, someone banged on your door. If
Wow.
not, this is how you woke up.
Was this like a worst case scenario because it's the holiday?
Absolutely.
That's terrifying. Like, how quick did it happen? I imagine it just happened quick from what they said. Like, you're lucky if someone banged on your door to let you know, but like, yeah, like you're in your house and then next thing you know it's being flooded.
They were full. They have 14 reservations missing.
Huh?
I have 6 people missing.
If you didn't get
no.
out on time and you were in an RV, this is unsurvivable. Look at this. This RV shredded, wrapped around.
Wait, that's an RV. Yeah, water can be powerful, man. Like water pressure and stuff. I've seen some water videos where it's like hitting up against a bridge or whatnot and it's taking it fully out. Man, this is crazy.
The tree. There's another one there. And then you can see another one down the river. This whole area was full of...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was talking to you guys about the flooding, I thought like the flooding was kind of like a UK flood. So like it was flooding, but it was manageable. You know what I mean? It wasn't like proper devastating like this. This is mind blowing. I didn't think Texas got like this with floods.
RVs, cabins. Everyone was here for the holiday weekend. This is a really popular area to celebrate the 4th of July. And it's gone.
Wow, that's what this is. So this title of this video is Sleeping Campers Swept Away in Texas Hill Country Flash Flood. So this is like a camping ground and just all gone. And then she was saying there's missing people. Wow, bro. That's crazy. Yo, America is literally so extreme when it comes to weathers. Like you guys really can't catch a break. Like you got the forest fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, the flooding. Like it's nuts.
Everybody lost everything. There were some people that were able to get out, but only in their underwear.
Wow.
With their dogs, nothing else.
Wow.
No time.
No time.
The forecast called for up to 6 inches of rain.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that this wasn't a lake, right? Like this was probably road.
Up to twice that fell. People went to bed believing that they'd wake up to fireworks, not flash floods.
I was expecting rain, but not a flood.
I slept through it.
It was the last night we didn't know anything. It was when we woke up this morning.
Oh,
The
really?
thunder was crazy. And I couldn't sleep, so at 2:30...
Imagine going sleep and then you wake up and you just see this. Like, yo.
I started checking because it was just non-stop, and it was hard rain.
Along the Guadalupe River, at least 18 summer camps sat.
Oh, wait, okay, so this is the river, but obviously this flooded and it got worse. Because that river is very, very, very high. But, yo, that car's literally up there from the water, like, taking it up.
Directly in the flood's path.
Wow.
At one camp alone, officials say around 20 girls were unaccounted for. Parents and guardians.
Wait. I don't really know, like, many stats to this. How many people's missing? So that girl said there was 6 at the start, and now a campground saying there's 20 girls missing. Oh, my God. Wait, this is bad.
Lined up at a nearby elementary school, waiting to hear if their child's name would be called.
Some very emotional moments happening behind me. In the school bus are children who were at their overnight camps. So there's a lot of summer camps that are located right along the Guadalupe River.
That's
and many of
horrible.
these parents had no idea if their children were okay or not. The river rapidly rising in the early morning hours, washing away cabins and sadly taking numerous lives along the river.
That's
These
horrible.
kids being brought from their camps here to the elementary school to be reunited with friends and family.
We saw that it had flooded up here and just kind of didn't know, and the not knowing is the worst part. So,
oh my God, that would be terrifying, man. Like, you know that like your kid's gone on a camping trip and then you hear that like 20 kids are missing and you don't know if, oh man, I can't imagine that. Can't imagine that.
her and my son are real strong swimmers, so I wasn't real worried about them as far as in the water. But, you know, water moving that fast is insane.
Hey, listen, I like how you got confidence with your kids, you know, being sensible and strong swimmers. But isn't it like with a flash flood, it don't really matter how good of a swimmer you are? Like, isn't it like that kind of pressure where even if you are, like, it's that scary. Even if you are a really good swimmer and you're in that, you're still going to have problems. Like the debris in it and stuff like that. And
that's all you can think about.
In the town of Hunt, the water hit harder. It took high-profile military vehicles just to reach the survivors.
Wow.
Pulling up like lifeboats on wheels, soaked, shaken, and silent. The survivors climbed aboard, their lives reduced to whatever they could grab.
We get flash flood warnings on our phones all the time. I mean, it's like the Amber Alert, or you live in Texas, you don't really think much of it. And
yeah, I'm very, like, is this very rare for Texas to have? Because I've never heard, like, I know I don't live in America. This is the first time you're hearing about a flood in America. But, like, Texas, like, I thought it wouldn't really, like, flood that much in Texas because it's always hot and stuff.
obviously we were wrong. Flash flood warnings on our
The survivors
Is that what she was
climbed
just
aboard,
saying?
their lives reduced to whatever they could grab.
We get flash flood warnings on our phones all the time. We get like the Amber Alert, or you live in Texas, you don't really think much of it. And
oh, so you do get flash flood warnings all the time being there, but because they're in Texas, they don't really think much of it. So what I'm getting is, like, they get the warnings all the time, but they don't really do it.
obviously we were wrong.
This chilling video captures the river rising in real time, each lightning strike illuminating just how fast the water was climbing.
Mate, it's like a horror.
Inside London's home, floodwater surged up the staircase, step by step, second by second.
Oh my
until
God.
escape was nearly impossible.
We got to the top floor, and it just kept rising and kept rising. And we were getting ready to go on the roof. Like I said, we had tied bed sheets together to bring ourselves to the top. And right before we climbed out, we realized that we were fine.
Yo, this is actually a nightmare. Like, it genuinely is. This is horrible.
Well, we realized we were fine because the water had obviously started to stop and go down, and fortunately we were okay.
Terrifying. That's the only way you can describe the force and fury of water. That is the Guadalupe River behind me.
See, I don't really know what area. It says hill country, but I don't really know what part of Texas this is in. But I really do hope that my viewers or everybody that's in Texas, you know, in this area is safe in that, because I know there's a lot of people that watch me and they're from Texas. So yeah, bro, keep me updated and stuff. And I don't really know too much of the numbers of like how many people has been infected in that, and I don't know if it's a big area or a small area. All I know, really, I just spoke to a few of you guys, and you was just telling me there's like some crazy flooding happening in Texas.
I'm in Kerrville, Texas, the Texas Hill Country. This section right here was a part of this apartment complex.
Wow.
It
swept
was
away
lifted off its foundation, carried about 100 feet away into the parking lot.
Oh, that's it.
The only thing that stopped it, these old oak trees. I spoke with one girl who had just graduated from college.
See, that's powerful, because that would be like bolted down, connected to pipes and other stuff, and way it took, man.
She had just left for work around 5 this morning, grumbling, of course, about working so early and on a holiday. But that might have saved her life.
Honestly, I've been running every day, and I would record like that little bridge, and every time I would get it in the clip, it was dry. Like, there was barely any water, so I was never expecting it to hit this high up. Oh
my God, wait. So there was barely any. Okay, I kind of want to see what this was looking like before. But there was barely any water in it.
Like, there was barely any water, so I was never expecting it to hit this high up. At most, maybe like the railings, sure, but
Right.
I didn't expect it to go from like dry to be this high up.
Jesus.
Within a day.
Within hours, because I was here right before 5.
A flash flood, right, is caused by a tremendous amount of rain. Is that right? Or I don't know. So like, boom, just all of a sudden, just so much rain, it's just flooded the place. Like, it's too much. That's a lot of rain to be doing that, man.
And by like 5:30, this was basically the way it is right now.
Where do you work?
HEB.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, did you ever think work would save your life, or
No, I
you probably
did not.
hated those early
yeah.
hours?
I was like, I'm here so early, but I'm glad I did.
Hey, that's crazy, man. This is why I always believe as well. Like, everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I'm thinking, as much as I hate it, but like, you know, when you're stuck in traffic, sometimes, I don't know if you guys do the same, but I think like, I hate being stuck in traffic, but I'm not going to complain too. Well, actually, I do complain. But you know what I'm saying is like, everything happens in reason. So maybe you're stuck in traffic because you're going to avoid a car accident up ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got dragged into work early. She really didn't like it. Saved her life. Her whole place got swept away, man.
So agencies from all over are flying. I've seen the National Guard, local sheriffs, any helicopter basically available. I think they're flying up and down the Guadalupe River now.
Looking for people?
Actively searching, hoping to rescue.
Right.
Of the roughly 237 people
Oh,
rescued
the
on the
dogs.
first day, 167.
Wait, I missed that. What's that? Oh, these are the numbers?
200
Actively searching, hoping to rescue.
Of the roughly 237 people rescued on the first day,
Okay.
167 were lifted out by helicopter.
Oh, wow. Hey, good helicopters, bro. That's a lot of people saving.
Children from the flooded camps. State officials say the many of them children from the flooded camps. State officials say the search won't stop. Not during the day, not when the sun goes down, not until every missing person is found.
I don't know how many missing there is, but the fact that like they found that many people, so like those 200 people that was rescued will be classed as missing. So that's a lot of people, but then they got rescued. So I don't know how many more there is, but hopefully all of them are saved. I don't know.
So astounding is just how high the debris mark is.
Wow.
That's 20 feet at least.
The water was not like that. The water was raging.
Look at that.
My birds are gone.
That's
in a matter
crazy.
of 10 minutes, it went from there, maybe 15 minutes, went from there all the way to my deck.
In 15 minutes.
Right there, all the way, and another 5 minutes to get that way. But it was completely, I mean, I had 2 feet of water in my house.
About 4 months worth of rain fell in just 6 hours. The Guadalupe.
Oh, is that what it is? Wait, that's a lot of rain. Bro, what?
The river rose to nearly 30 feet, possibly the highest ever recorded. We don't know for sure because the gauge broke.
Wow. Wait, so the thing to record it literally broke?
You just see how the ground scoured from the force of the rapids of the water that ripped through here. There were numerous RVs, and they're all swept away.
Wow.
Sadly, one RV that was down there, that family was swept away. Amazingly, though, the owner of this campground, search and rescue teams were able to get door to door, and most people escaped.
Like the catastrophic flood of 1987, campers were caught off guard. It happened overnight with no real warning during a holiday weekend. when families were sound asleep.
Wow.
The Guadalupe is the kind of river that invites you to relax. That's what makes it so dangerous. It lulls you in, then takes everything.
Oh my, look at that.
It was a perfect storm, and it built a Texas-sized catastrophe.
But we were really fortunate. Houses are replaceable, cars are replaceable, people are not, so.
Yeah, that's facts. I just hope that the people are okay. Like I said, I don't really know too much of like the stats of like people missing or whatnot, if people are injured. I just hope that people are safe, people are all good. That's crazy, man. America and its weather is insane. Like, you guys have some extreme weathers I've never seen in my life. Like, in the UK, we would complain about the weather being miserable and that, but like, we don't have extreme. Like, if we have a flood, it's a tiny it don't even come into your house. Some places might a little bit, but this is crazy, bro. But yeah, if you're from Texas, you're from this area, I hope you're okay. I hope your family, your friends are all safe and stuff. Please keep me updated in the comments. I'd appreciate that. If you guys do want to talk to me about this situation or whatnot, or if you got any information you want to give me, I do stream every single day on twitch.tv/L3WG. Link is in the description. We can have a conversation over there if you want. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.